Listen, you guys, how are you? Awesome, I hope. I'm going to go ahead and start. This is going to be, I think we're going to start with love. Love readings for all signs for the rest of June. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, perfect. This webcam quality ain't that great, but we gonna go with it. We shall go with it. Let's see. Give me 1 second. While I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna start with Aries. Hey Aries, how are y'all? Ms.Terry here, you guys. And I'm gonna do a quick run through from Aries all the way down to Pisces for love. And this is gonna be from now until the end of June. Anything that you need to look out for, anything that's coming out for you in regards to love. Love. Aries. Okay. Aries. Okay, single Aries. This is good for you. It says if you're already with somebody, it's gonna get deeper, deeper and deeper. Hey, Aries. Let's see what else. I think Aries, you might have found the one. Let's see. You might have found your soulmate. I'm not going to try to show you the cards. I'm just going to work with what I got just so I could get it done quickly. Okay. So definitely I feel like this is new love. And it feels like if you just make some time, if you make some time with the person, y'all can really fall. It could be really nice. You can literally fall in love again. Because whoever you were with before this new, it feels like they didn't appreciate you the way that you should have been appreciated, but they did show you where you needed some healing. Like they showed you where you need some healing. So now with this new connection that's coming up for you, I feel like it can be something real. Let's see. Show me your partner. Show me your new partner. Show me this new love. Show me this soulmate. And of course, we're still in that last little bit of Mercury retrograde. So old people might pop up, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about new people. Okay, listen. Okay. You and your partner, Aries, y'all are both afraid. You can't be scared. Like, if you want this, you got to go for it. And you cannot let the baggage hold you back. No baggage, okay? No baggage holding you back. Like, if you really want this, you got to be vulnerable. Like, you can't hold back. Because your partner, y'all are mirroring each other. And y'all both have to know it's safe to be together. But y'all both have to also express how y'all feel. Like, if you want to do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. If you ain't going to do it, don't do it. But don't mess over it. Especially not since it's almost like you don't have to hold anything against them because they actually haven't done anything to you. And they don't have to hold anything against you because it's mutual. Neither one of you have done anything to each other. So it's like you really can have a clean slate with this loving relationship, Aries, if you let it. Yeah. It's like y'all got to level up. Okay, so let's go to Aries who are already in a partner. Let's see. I'm just going to pull out another deck. Aries who are already in a partner. What's going on with y'all? Aries who are in a couple. Aries who are in a couple. Okay, Aries, if you in a couple already, you got to do better. You got to stop being a bully. And if that's what you want, home is where the heart is, you better act like it. You better act like it. It's like, who do y'all want to be together as a team? Spirit's saying, who do y'all want to be together as a team? That's what you need to focus on and build for the future so that y'all can have peace in y'all relationship. Because y'all already decided to be together. So it shouldn't be no 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Y'all got to work it out and come together. If y'all can't seem to get on the same page together, then go to counseling. Because the relationship is definitely worth saving and salvaging, but y'all got to have some heart-to-heart conversations. Y'all really, really do. Like, they have stuff to get off their chest. You got stuff to get off your chest. And if y'all really want this partnership to grow, you got to find a way to work it out. I also do couple readings because somebody is feeling like they are not appreciated. Somebody is feeling uncertain about if they want to stay in it. They don't know if you want to build. And it's almost like to get that peace back, y'all just got to clear the air. Y'all got to clear the air. So fix the Aries. Fix it. You got to do work. Now, let me tell you this. I don't read like a regular tarot reader, and I'm reading oracle cards because I am coming from a perspective of healing. So most people are just going to tell you, F this, leave him, girl, leave him, leave her. Like, no, stuff can be worked out. For some reason, people don't want to give stuff a chance. Sometimes you got to give it a chance. Sometimes it's toxic and you got to walk away. But for the most part, if spirit is saying to you that it's salvageable and it can be worked on and it can be fixed, then it can be fixed as long as both people are willing to work on it and come together. Sometimes it's just little glitches that happen. So it's not meant to be permanent. It's almost like nobody wasn't meant to go to jail over it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a relationship. Y'all can work on it. It's okay. Especially when we have the creativity and we have the ability to create relationships the way that we want them to be. Let's see. Okay. So let's moving right along. Okay, Aries. Moving right along. We're gonna go to Taurus. Show us Taurus and love. Show us Taurus and love. First, we're gonna start with singles. Taurus and love. Show us Taurus love. Taurus love. Whoops. Taurus love. Show us Taurus love. Taurus love. Taurus, show us love. Singles. Show us Taurus. You see my face, Taurus? Taurus, do you want love? Talk to me about what your idea of love is. You can talk to the TV. I can hear you. Taurus, do you want love? Because What, Taurus? Listen, I feel like your angels and guides, of course, take what you need, leave the rest, are yelling. If you want love, you got to take a leap of faith. If you want love, you got to get out of your comfort zone. If you want love, okay, you want a toxic situation, you want somebody to argue and fight with, you want somebody to have complications with, or you want peace and harmony. Because when I'm referring to love, I'm like a peaceful, harmonious connection. Or are you wanting somebody to make you feel alive because you want them to be super duper passionate? But maybe the only way you learn how to do that is if you're arguing. Taurus, there's another way. There's another way. It doesn't have to be when we break up and get back together. That's how I know they love me. It can be more of we're passionate and we have so many wonderful experiences together and we both feel that passion and that fire for each other, because they're like, somewhere in this, somebody got to get vulnerable and somebody got to get honest. And if you want a new love, it's like you got to set your boundaries and go forward. And if somebody's not showing you that they want the commitment and what you want, you got to be able to let it go. You got to let it go. You can't be hanging on to nothing dead. You cannot let your ego get you out of sync with the love you're supposed to have. Hold on one second. You can't let your ego get you out of sync in what you're supposed to have. And if it's not healthy, if it's not feeling good, you can't stay in that anyway. Let's see what else. So you got to get vulnerable. You got to tell people how you feel. You got to let go of any exes. This is not ex season. This is going forward season, because the ex is full of shit. They might got some good love making. Y'all might have had a magnetic connection, but that was in the past. Y'all might have had a past life connection and it was all fun and well, but that doesn't mean that y'all have to stay together or be together. There's like healthy love on the horizon for you, but you really got to let yourself heal and grow. Okay, so let's show the Tauruses that are already in a partnership, like a real partnership. That was singles Taurus, because like I said, I'm reading from a perspective of healing, tapping into energy that needs to be healed, so that it can grow. When it's healthy, love don't need no help. When it's healthy, you just love. Y'all are just there. You don't even have time to watch videos because you somewhere out having a ball with your partner. Let's see. Very soon. People who are already together. Okay. Finances might be playing a part in how you're feeling about this relationship. If you feel like somebody's not pulling their weight, I think it's just a matter of clearing up expectations. Like, you might be thinking you're saying stuff out loud, but you only saying it in your head. So you might be assuming that they know what you mean, or you might be assuming that your partner knows what you want, but you really got to say it. And you got to say it in the most basic, clear way, because for some reason they're not getting it and it's making you unhappy. And because it's making you unhappy, if you ain't happy, nobody happy. And then it's like you're going to want to throw it all away. But it's not time for y'all to throw it all away. It's time for y'all to talk. You got to talk about what your motives, why you're being triggered, why you feeling the way you feeling. You got to stay out of the past. You can't go too far in the future. You got to deal with the present right here and right now. If you want this relationship to work, you're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to talk. You have to. Like, there's a lot of good qualities here, but I feel like you're holding something against your partner that they don't even know how bad it affected you. But because you're not talking, they won't know. Okay, that's it for you, Taurus. We're going to move on. Now, it gets weird sometimes when you're reading for people and the same style of messages come up. This is the energy that I'm reading through the rest of June. Now, we are in the middle of a retrograde, so a lot of shadow stuff, a lot of stuff from the past is going to come up in the readings to show where you need to do the work. When you do the work, you get the results. That's what I'm about, results. We're not reading just to be reading. We're reading to get you to the next level. Like, reading is just a tool for the work you got to do, healing. Like, just what it is. There's plenty of people out there who are just reading to tell you or what my partner doing. But I'm up here like, y'all need to go to counseling. Y'all want to make it work, go to counseling. Some people won't do that. Some people will, but Spirit is very clear about what could work, what can't work, what y'all got to do, what y'all can't do. If y'all supposed to be together, soulmates or not. So find out what needs to happen and make it happen. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Gemini. Show us Gemini in love. Show us singles first. Single Geminis. Show us what's going on with the single Geminis. Now through the end of June. Show us what's going on with single Geminis. Now through the end of June. Whoa. Gemini. The past is eating your ass up. Ooh. I hear Mariah Carey. Even though I try, I can't let go. Somebody from the past you cannot let go of. Good Lord. Oh. Okay, so you got to decide. Listen, you got to decide what you want to do. You want to go for it or you want to leave it alone? Because you got to get out of this limbo. You want a reunion? Do you want a reunion? Be honest. Do you want a reunion or do you want somebody new? Because if you want somebody new, you got to clear this energy because you are not presenting as single. You think you are, but you're not, which is why you're running into the problems that you're running into with dating, because the other person can feel that your heart is not in it because your heart is with your ex. Now, of course, every message is not going to resonate with every person, but we're going to get close as possible. So take what you need and leave the rest. But literally, Spirit is saying you got to make a decision. Because if they're not reciprocating what you need, this is not going to work anyway. But you can't stay in stagnation. So either way, it still has to be trust. You might need to take some time together. You might need to take a little trip. You might need to plan some private time so y'all can decide once and for all what y'all are going to do. Because yes, y'all have chemistry. It's almost like that magical in the clouds special feelings that you get. The chemistry's off the chain, but both parties have to participate. And if your person's not reciprocating and you can't go forward without them, because then it's not a partnership, you're still just single or you're lonely in a relationship. So Gemini, you got to clean up this old energy if you want a new person, because that's all that's coming up. It's not coming up. Now, like I said, there's so many readers out here. You could find somebody for what you need, but I'm reading from a perspective of healing. So if you want to heal and grow, we got to do the work. We cannot skip it at all. We can't skip it. Let's see what else. Yeah, Gemini. You first of all, you got to let go of all that fear. And then you got to stop thinking that you can fix somebody, because you cannot fix them. You can only fix you. Y'all can go to counseling and work on it if both people are willing. And that means while we're in this retrograde, because sometimes in the retrograde, people come back to see, can we give it another try or should we just leave it alone? Give it another try or leave it alone. Okay, Gemini's in a couple. Let's see where you guys are at. Gemini's in a couple. Let's see where you're at. Gemini who are in a couple. Let's see where you're at. Gemini in a couple. Where are you? Aw. Geminis. That's so sweet. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Be happy. Enjoy your new life. Don't worry so much. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You did most of the work already. Or if you get afraid, or if you feel like there's something that needs to be expressed that maybe you're not ready to express it yet, talk to their higher self. Like when you're alone and you're in private, okay, higher self of whoever it is, let's have a conversation. I really need to get them to understand XYZ. And then after you express it to their higher self, then you just let it go. Okay. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to stay. Just let it go. Let it go to their higher self. And then you wait and see what happens. Because their higher self is going to then interpret it to them in a way they can understand it. And then they're going to come to you and say, hey, I wanted to have a talk with you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this really works. Because it really works. Yeah. So go with the flow, but whatever you're unhappy about, you gotta express it. You can't just, otherwise it's gonna pile up too hard, too thick. It's gonna be too much. Hey, Miss Kiki. Kiki. Oh wait, you're not Kiki. You are Miss Keisha. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Okay, cancers. Let's go to Cancer single. Cancer single. What's happening with you? Let me shuffle Cancer single. Cancer single. Show us Cancer single. Okay. Cancer, you got to heal first too. Oh, your cards are here. Okay, so I'm sorry. I know it hurts, but you got to heal. Cancer single. I know that you want a loving relationship, but you got to do some work. Because you can't. Okay, so this is the thing, Cancer. Cancer, y'all are responsible for all the emotions, right? So you're going to experience a lot of stuff over the course of your life, and it's going to help you understand emotions in a way that nobody understands emotions like Cancer understands emotions. But the problem is when you're going through all these lessons and heartbreaks and stuff like that, it can put a real damper on your spirit, and you can get very afraid. And when you are in too much fear, Cancer, already being born under an emotional sign, it can wreak havoc on your love life because you will try to love somebody from a codependent state. And I hope you can hear me when I'm saying this. You will try to love somebody from a wounded place. That's not fair to you, and that's not fair to your new person. So, Cancer, you got to do some self work. We can do self work privately, one on one, get you to where you need to be so that you can get strong, you can forgive, you can get into your flow, you can get into your full power, and then you can start a relationship. Because you can't even go back to somebody from the past until you heal the hurt. Otherwise, you're just going to have a grudge and you want to make them pay. Because we know Cancer can give people a business. And is this about torture or is this about love? You want love or you want torture? Love or torture? Which one? Love or torture? If you want real love, you got to do the work. Okay. And then we can talk about a partner. So right now, you got to heal first. Now, for the Cancers who are single, who are like, that's not my story, I'm healed. Are you? Because we're in a shadow period. So over the last 10 years, I really want you to look at what's happened over the last 10 years. Have you gotten broken up with? Did you really heal? Are you really whole? Like, if you're not attracting the kind of people that you want to attract, you really got to look at where you are, because you might think you a 10 and you could only be a 6. And you think you're supposed to be getting 10s and you like, all I'm seeing is 6s. Yeah, because if you want to get a 10, you got to be a 10. You got to be a 10. So Cancer singles, I will watch out too. Like, if you really claiming that you single, see what in the past is holding you back, because something's holding you back. Cancers, y'all are so loving. Y'all are like relationship people anyway. So let's see about Cancers in a relationship already. Let's see what's going on. Cancers in a relationship. Okay. Okay, Cancers. The only thing I'm saying for you is just strengthen up. You don't gotta hold on too tight. Don't be insecure. Like sometimes it feels like you might feel like you're battling them when you're already in a relation. You're battling to get them when you're already in a relationship with them, but that might be from a block you have in your heart or somewhere you're holding a grudge. Um, let's see. Show me your partner. Cancer partners. Cancer, your partner's committed to you. Your partner wants to spend time with you. They want to be lovey-dovey on you and stuff like that. They want to come towards you. They want to have a great thing, but they want to be playful and light. So where are you being too serious? It's like, are you putting a damper on it? Are you sabotaging it out of fear of losing them? Are you sabotaging? Because it looks like your partner wants you, and you're the only one who doesn't know that. Your partner wants you. They're in it for a reason. Okay, let's go to Leo. Leo singles. Let's see where Leo singles are. Leo single, Leo single, Leo singles. Leo singles. Mm. Leo singles. I am like a jukebox of love songs right now. Leo singles. Leo, if you single, you are not going to be single for long because new love is coming up for you. And it feels like it's going to be filled with a lot of romance. It feels like it's going to have a lot of passion. Y'all are going to be flirting, but they're like, here we go. Control issues, codependency, and money. Those are all the things that could break a relationship up. So they're like, literally, we about to go there. We're about to bring all those things into our playful, happy new relationship. No, we are not. We're going to get it together. You are going to grab a hold to yourself and you're going to enjoy the passion and the connection and let it naturally flow. Keep the vibration up. Stay communicating. Express yourself. Express yourself and go forward. Like, participate in this fully. Don't be trying to hold back. Go for it. Like, if there was ever a time to go for it, Leo singles, now is the time. Now's the time to go for it. Let's see. It almost feels like if you have already met someone, let's say you're in the in between. Like, let's say you already met somebody, but y'all haven't made it an official relationship yet. Yes, you are feeling the magnetism. Yes, you are feeling the connection. Yes, you are feeling that they could be the one for you, even if they're at a distance. But what this is going to take to get off the ground is that you got to participate fully. Fully. You got to fully participate. And you can't overthink it. And stop trying to control every damn thing. You got overthinking and control. Stop. Cut it out. You're thinking too much. What's going on? Okay, Leo. Let's check Leo's in a partnership already. Leo's in a partnership already. How are you doing? Leo's in a partnership already. Leo's in a partnership already. What the hell? Leos, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all like this? Just kidding. Just kidding. Leo's in a partnership. We break up, then we bring it right back. We break up, then we bring it right back. Okay. Okay. What are y'all doing? Okay, the reason why I say that is because I have reconciliation, right? But this is Leos who are already in a partnership. So there wouldn't be no need for no reconciliation if y'all didn't separate, right? So we have separation here in a partnership. But separation on top of reconciliation, on top of um being able to not let jealousy mess up your connection, needing to trust each other, needing to stay optimistic and have heart to heart conversations and not make up stories. And then also, on top of that, needing to release or let go of whatever grudge you're holding against them. So you got to be able to talk it out. And then you also got to be able to show action to each other. Like, give each other what each other needs. Like, that's why you're in a partnership. Like, I think y'all might have forgot why y'all was ever in a partnership to begin with. Give each other what each other needs. Like, compromise. Don't be so stubborn, Leo. Don't be so stubborn. Talk it out. Talk to your partner. And if you feel like you're not being heard, or it's not going forward, or it's not moving in the direction that you need it to go, then you can make moves to release that partner. However, Spirit is saying, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Work to do too. Relationships ain't no walk in a park. I mean, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. So let's see. Virgo. Virgo. Where are you in love? Virgo. Virgo singles. Show me Virgo singles. Show me Virgo singles. Show me Virgo singles. Virgo singles. Virgo singles. Okay. Virgo singles. They're literally like, the more you get excited about love, the easier it is for love to come to you. Like, even though we know Virgos like to do everything in a specific, systematic way and have things be a certain way, they're literally like, you got to get excited like a kid at a amusement park about it, because you got to bring up the vibe, you got to bring up the energy so that you can really connect and attract the person that you want. It's almost like it's time for a new chapter with your life to start. It's like you can be enthusiastic, you can anticipate what's to come, you can be inspired by whoever your new love is going to be. And just make sure you're clear that that's actually what you want, because sometimes it feels like some of y'all are out here sabotaging the new love because you might not want it right now. And it's okay if you like, I don't want it right now. Like, I'll get it later. Like, it's okay if you don't want it right now. But if you do want it right now, then you got to get excited. It's like you're going to birth it into your experience. But you got to treat yourself good. You got to enjoy yourself before it even happens, just so you can pull that energy in. It's like getting the vibe up. Let's see. Anything that was holding you back from the past, I feel like you're going to say, oh, I let it go. But you really got to forgive, because there also could be somebody coming back from your past that is worth taking a look at it again, trying again. But this time you got to focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Also, you got to make sure that you're being honest with them 100%, and y'all can express and share true love together. But it has to start with forgiving and releasing. You cannot be holding grudges and stuff like that. You got to go forward in a clear, strong way. because somebody from your past can be coming back where it's worth it. Now, if you know the person in your past that you're thinking of, if you like, oh hell no, then that is not who I'm talking about. Because you're not going to be with somebody who is going to be like, oh hell no, for no reason. So that's an example of think about what you want, not what you don't want. You see how you just did that? Immediately go to what you don't want instead of what you want. Okay, Virgos who are already in a relationship. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Virgos who are already in a relationship. Let's see. Virgos who are already in a relationship. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Virgos. Virgos who are already in a relationship. What's going on with your partner? Virgos already in a partnership. Do you feel like you're settling? Because Spirit doesn't want you to settle. But don't be stubborn either. Like, things are going to unfold. Some people are having a grand old time, and then some people, like, you have gotten yourself mixed up with somebody who was so toxic. And you can't be turning your head and trying to ignore their behavior. But y'all almost are just alike because y'all can mirror each other in certain ways. They may not do it the same way you do. Like they might do theirs in a little bit different way. Their toxicity. Like you might feel like they're cheating or having an affair, but you could be skimming money off the bank account. So you see how it's the same thing? Because y'all are mirroring each other in a lot of ways. They might be cheating with another person, but where are you cheating? Are you selling yourself out, settling for somebody when you know you should do better? Like, are you faking orgasms? It feels like y'all are mirroring each other. So you cannot just be mad at somebody else without fixing yourself too. Like, again, relationships. You know, you got to put the time in. You got to put the energy in. You got to put the effort in if you want it to work out. So the only reason why this is also coming up like this is the shadow season. So things that are done in the dark are going to be coming to the light. So the reason this is coming out like this is for it to get cleaned up. Like, it's time to clean it up. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Okay, Libra. Let's check out single Libras. What's coming up in the love for single Libras? Single Libras, show us love for single Libras. Single Libras, show us love for single Libras. Show us love for single Libras. You know what? Why am I even reading for single Libras? Because are you really single? Spirit is saying, like, are you in hermit mode? Like, are you like in hermit mode, like literally withdrawing from the world so that you could be somewhere cranky? Or do you want to plant seeds of love? Are you ready to go forward? You might just be reading this you might just be looking at this for entertainment. But Spirit saying singles, it's time to take some authority over your life and rise up. Take charge, give yourself permission. Come into harmony. Like, look for your inner truth. Like, fix and heal whatever needs to be fixed and healed so that you can then attract the greatest relationship for you, Libra. Because it almost feels like you saying you're single, but it don't feel like you single. And Spirit's trying to get healthy love out here. It's not trying to just give somebody a hookup. It's trying to have that healthy love. Let's see, Libra singles. What else? Yeah. Literally, they're saying it starts with gratitude. When you can be grateful for everything that you have, we could add more to it. Um, Law of attraction is definitely working in your favor as long as you take your power back and find a balance. Like, you might have sold yourself out in the last relationship where you didn't leave enough time for yourself. It might have been all about your partner. And so this time in love, Spirit wants you to be way more balanced. They want you to take the leap of faith, but they don't want you to just sell yourself out. They want you to know that nothing's really gone wrong. You can trust the process, but you have got to have a life of your own too. You can't just latch on to somebody and suck in and just be on their coattails. Even when it's a soulmate, you still got to have a life of your own. So Spirit is saying, make a decision on what you want to do if you really want to go forward. But they're just showing the areas that need to get cleared so that you can go forward in a clear, strong way. Okay, let's see. Libras in a partner. Libras in a partnership already. Show us Libras in a partnership. Show us Libra in a partnership. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Okay, y'all just need to go away a little bit. Go have some fun together. Money's going to get better for y'all as a couple. Like, y'all know what it is. As this money gets better, for some reason, when your money gets better as a couple, y'all will be so much happier. Y'all might be fighting over money. And it's just like too much lack. It finally wears on people or finally gets to people. So Spirit's just saying, focus on outside ways to bring in more revenue, and your relationship is going to get happier. It's like, because the fights that y'all are having over money, you don't have to have. Get back into flirting with each other. Just having a great time with each other is worth it. This connection is worth the work. So all y'all got to do is be a power couple, generate more money together. The Spirit's like, let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let's see. Now we're going to go over to Scorpio. Let's go over to Scorpio. Scorpio singles. You know what? I noticed? This is really weird, right? Because I'm calling in the energy of Scorpio singles, right? And what comes up? There's dishonesty in your relationship. So are you like creeping around with somebody? Like, are you saying that you're single, but you're creeping around? Like, is it the thing where you don't call it a relationship? You call it maybe a situationship or something? And you're seeing somebody on the low? Because Spirit is saying, like, there's something that y'all are carrying that's like a big secret in regards to love. Are you secretly in love with somebody and they don't know it? Because Spirit's trying to bring you in alignment. And of course, this is just one scenario that could be happening. But like I said, the whole point is that when I read for somebody, it's like to get them to the next level. It's more of a healing process. It's not just dramatic entertainment to tell somebody what's going on and then you don't have no solution for them. Like, there's no solution. Oh yeah, I see you're in a third party situation and now what? But this feels like you might be telling people you single, but it don't really feel like you single. Feels like you might be in a situationship. Now, of course, that's not every Scorpio, because let's see what they're saying about the other ones. Whoa, this just popped out. For the other ones, you are definitely calling in your soulmate now. They're like, have fun with it. The next person that you really get into a committed relationship with, it feels like pay attention to whatever red flags that they bring up. It's like you are going to have a certain element of trust, but at the same time, make sure that what they're showing you and what they're offering you is something that you can actually commit to. Because don't sell yourself out because you're tired of being lonely and you're ready to be in a relationship. Don't just settle. Spirit's saying, because it's going to look good, but it might be like something's a little off. They're like, don't sign up for that and keep that and own that forever when you know there's something that's a little bit off. They're like, don't do it. They want you to have real love. They want you to have real commitment. So just make sure that you truly get to know your partner. Be vulnerable with them. See if they're vulnerable with you as a single. Because let me put it this way. The next person who comes, they might be close, but they might not be like exactly what you need, but it may be a test to see if you want to settle or to see if you want to be like, nah, I really deserve better. So pay attention to, because Spirit will test us. And it goes according to what you're saying, what your intention is. Okay. Let's look at Scorpios in a relationship. Scorpios in a relationship. Show us Scorpios in a relationship. Scorpio. Some of y'all, it is time to have some babies. Somebody is ready. So if you're not ready and your partner is ready, be careful, because I do see babies on the horizon. Oopsie. And that could be whether y'all just about to get married, been married, or at the end of a marriage. It feels like surprise babies. And then y'all gonna have to make some real decisions, because I don't think y'all were bargaining for it. So that's the message Spirit's warning y'all. Be careful. Be careful. Surprise babies. Okay, let's go over to Sagittarius. Sagittarius singles. Show us Sagittarius singles. Sagittarius singles. Whoa. Sagittarius. Oh. Listen. What is going on, hon? Okay, Sagittarius singles. I see that you want to be in a relationship, but at the same time, it's like you mad. And I don't want to say mad. I want to say you're very stern and you're very firm about what you want, what you will allow, what you will take, what you will accept. But it feels like you're not really actually letting anybody get close to you either. It's like, if you want to get to that point of sacred union and lovers and all that other kind of stuff, you got to participate. You can't just be somewhere. It's called baggage. When you hold somebody else accountable for something somebody else did and then try to get in a relationship with the new person and you having flashbacks of what the old person did to you, that's baggage. So it's almost like you got to be strong. You got to heal because Spirit's saying you thinking about the past a lot. You might be nostalgic because we're in the retrograde. Something might have happened to made you think about your ex and trigger you about your ex. But they're literally like, that's not fair to any new person that's coming in your life. And it's like, you are adorable. People do want you. People are attracted to you. But that attitude, it's like this guard. Your guard is up real high. That's what we'll call it. Your guard is up really high. And with your guard up that high, it's hard for people to get through because they don't believe that you're really available. They like, nah, you're probably with somebody. No, you're trying to keep me on the low. You're trying to make me a side chick. Oh, you're trying to make me a side guy or something like that. So it's like people will come to you, but with that particular energy, it almost feels like they won't really believe that you're single. And they might be suspicious of you, which in turn might trigger you and make you mad, especially if you feel like your ex has done something to you to betray you. So I would say you need to get an energy healing. Message me. I'll refer you to somebody who can do a great energy clearing so that you could be ready and willing and able to love. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius already in a relationship. Sagittarius already in a relationship. Sagittarius already in a relationship. Oh, God. Okay, the worst is behind y'all. Y'all gotta start dreaming again as a couple. Y'all need to make a couple bucket lists and do things together so y'all can strengthen y'all relationship. Make a couple bucket lists and start checking on things off one at a time. Because you learned a lot, but y'all are transforming as a couple. So what's not working for y'all is really coming up to the surface. So if you find yourself bickering or fighting a lot, just know it's because it's time for the relationship to level up. So anything old or heavy that doesn't need to be there is going to fall away so that y'all could rise to the next level. Anything that needs to be left in the past is coming up now so they can be released once and for all so that y'all could go forward in a clear, strong way. It's like just resolving any unresolved feelings that anybody's been harboring. If somebody's been harboring. Let me get one more last message for Sagittarius who are coupled up. So don't be alarmed if things start changing around and getting weird and stuff. It's only because it's time for it. It's like leveling up. Just so y'all can have y'all couple goals and y'all relationship can deepen. That's the whole point, is that the relationship's going to deepen with y'all together. But we can't do it when we got grudges. Okay, Capricorn. Let's go to Capricorn singles. Capricorn singles. Capricorn singles. Capricorn singles. Show me Capricorn singles. You ready. You ready. Hey, you ready. Capricorn singles is actually ready. Looking strong, looking beautiful. You ready, and it's coming. Spirit is like, that new love is on the way, honey. Yes, you have come a long way. Let's see what your partner's doing. See what your partner looks like. Your new partner. Yes, honey. You are working it. Work it. Own it. It's so coming. Oh my God. Y'all are going to feel so magnetic to each other. Y'all are going to connect. Oh my God. It's going to be so wonderful and ooey and gooey. You got to make the effort though. Don't get up here and get lazy, like thinking they supposed to do everything. You got to put in that work too. Let's see. That means you got to participate. You got to give up some time. They're going to be devoted to you, honey. Y'all going to build a future together. That one is a keeper. There ain't even no red flags coming up for that. Capricorn, I'm really proud of you, Capricorn singles. I'm really proud of you. Because you wouldn't be getting this if you wasn't really ready. So I can appreciate that you really ready. You really ready. Don't worry. It will not be long. And when I say it will not be long, I won't be surprised if y'all get that. Remember how fast John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John got together in the movie Grease? It's like the end of the summer came, school started, and they was couple. Summer fling. Okay. Couples. Capricorn couples, on the other hand, shit or get off the pot, honey. You in or you out? You in or you out? Capricorns. Are you in or are you out? And I don't want to say it's all you, because it could be your partner acting funny too, but how long? Capricorn couples. You in or you out? How long y'all gonna be in limbo? Or is this just how y'all do? If this is how y'all do and y'all don't need no advice, everything's normal. But if you don't want it like this, how long are y'all gonna keep going back and forth with this? It just feels like y'all committed, y'all not committed. And I mean, attitude wise, it feels like people bringing their attitudes. It's almost like somebody's holding on too tight for fear of being left or rejected. But that gotta, again, get healed. Stuff from the past or whatever has been wronged has to get forgiven. So that y'all can move forward. Spirit, is it worth it? Is it worth it for y'all to stay together? Capricorn in a relationship. Is it worth it for you guys to stay together? Remember, take what you need and leave the rest. It may not be everybody's story, but I gotta ask, is it worth it for Capricorn to stay together in this relationship? Okay. Only if y'all take action to actively heal it. No more talk. Because of the family issues that are going on, you can't keep putting your life on hold. So that's another issue that has to get dealt with. If you're going to be able to listen and be understood, yes, you can work it out and stay together. But so there are things that's like, you got to pay attention. If there's a third party involved, you cannot make somebody settle and stay. But before you make that big decision, you got to get down to the bottom of it, like in a clear, honest way. Some stuff you cannot get from a reader. Some stuff you got to go right to the source. And you got to be strong enough, to woman enough or man enough to ask hard questions and get real answers. That's the only way you're going to have a clear, sincere, open, honest relationship and not a situationship. Okay, let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius love. Show us Aquarius love. Aquarius. Singles. Aquarius love singles. Aquarius love singles. Aquarius love singles. Aquarius love singles. Aquarius is like Capricorn singles. Y'all in y'all rhythm, y'all in y'all flow, and love is on the way. The worst is behind you. So whatever just happened that was bad, it's like, put it in the rear view, honey, because new love is on the way. It feels like you might even meet them at a festival. It could be the first festival that you decide to go to. and boom, they are right there standing there waiting for you. It feels like you're going to meet where there's like a lot of people around, or even if it's not a festival, it just feels like you're going to meet them in a crowd, and it's almost like they're going to see you from across the room and they're going to come and talk to you and really start chatting you up, Aquarius. But it feels like y'all are going to be intriguing to each other. Like y'all will be drawn to each other. Let's see what else for Aquarius singles. Aquarius singles. So the one thing that you can do to help speed up your love life is to take a couple things off your plate. Because remember, Aquarius, you got to make time for love. You got to balance it. It's like how people got to have a good work-life balance. You got to have a good love-life balance. Let's see. But it feels like that next partner that comes up for you is going to be divinely guided, and it's going to be a life partner, honey. Y'all are going to be great together. It's going to be adorable. Y'all are going to feel enchanted. Even y'all family and friends are going to like each other. Aquarius, that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay, let's see Aquarius that are in partnerships. Show us Aquarius that are in partnerships already. 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 You can't take your insecurities out on your mate. Insecure. That why you gotta be so insecure? It's coming up. Okay, Aquarius, use your intuition. Use your intuition. Follow the trail of the truth. And if you got to take some time for yourself, just so you could strengthen up, just so you could stay and endure in this partnership, by all means do it. Aquarius is already in a partnership. Yeah, y'all really need to have some fun together. Whoever's trying to run the show, yo, can y'all get back to y'all vibe? Get back to what attracted you to them in the first place. Laugh, take some trips, do some things together that y'all haven't done in a while. Instead of just trying to boss each other around. You are not the boss of me. You ain't the boss. Like, come on. Y'all are a team. Act like a team. Act like a team. Be a team player in this love. Okay, let's see Pisces that are single. Life. Pisces singles. Show us Pisces singles. Show us Pisces singles. Whoa. Last but not least, these. Okay, so Pisces, fate has turned into your favor, which means you gotta look forward. You cannot look at the past. It might be going really slow for you guys right now as far as love, but it's almost because you are saying everything that you don't want instead of saying what you do want. And that's what's slowing up the process. And I think it's because you're nervous. You're just a little nervous about trying it again. But Spirit is like, you're going to be fine. Like, you're not going to settle with somebody because of codependency. You're not going to go back to nobody from the past because what's that song is in my head? Knocks me off my feet. Something about your love. I think it's Stevie Wonder. You're going to get swept off your feet, but you can only get swept off your feet if you're ready to get swept off your feet. So free yourself up and stop using stuff as an excuse. Oh, I can't go out because I don't have no babysitter. Find a babysitter. Go on babysitters.com or whatever. Get yourself ready. Get your date clothes ready, honey. Get your date clothes ready. Because it's like you saying it, but then you'll put an excuse right in the way. You'll put an excuse right in the way. So Spirit is waiting on you, Pisces. Spirit's waiting on you. Okay, let's check out Pisces who are already in a couple. Pisces who are already in a couple. Pisces who are already in a couple, Spirit. What can they do? Pisces who are already in a couple. Show us Pisces who are already in a couple. Already in a couple, already in a couple, already in a couple. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Enjoy it, honey. Enjoy it. Yes, honey. Pisces who are already in a couple, y'all are doing good. Spirit's only surprise for you is like that other sign that had them surprise babies showing up, Virgo, something like that. Couple signs back. Exciting news. Good news is on the way for your couple, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. Y'all are definitely taking it to the next level. So they're like, enjoy it. I don't see any, this says it is true love. And there's optimism here. I don't see anything that's showing as a red flag. It feels like y'all love each other unconditionally. The only thing, y'all might be separated for a little while, or y'all might be in different states for a minute, but y'all are going to make things happen to bring it together using the law of attraction. The law of attraction shows up in this relationship a lot. So think of it as a way of manifesting all the things that you want energetically. Because it feels like y'all already had a connection from before, but this is a real secure relationship. So Spirit's really wanting you to enjoy the ride, hunty. I'm so proud of y'all. Good job, Pisces. Okay, you guys. That was the healing zodiac messages through the rest of June. Things can get worked out, like I said, but you got to put the work in. This is not just about hearing a reading and then going back doing the same stuff you already do. Like, help is available. Help is available to get you what you need, get you what you want, get you to healthiness. It's available. So don't be afraid. Reach out if you need to. And have an awesome night, guys. I'll see you next go round.